our session with the traditional lighting of the lamp. And may I request the Chief Guest, Mr. Amitabh Kumar, the Chairman of National Shipping Board, Mr. Pradeep Rawat, former Director General of Shipping, Mr. Deepak Shetty, Mr. Sabyasachi Hazra, Captain Subramaniam, Captain Tandon, and last but not least, Dr. Kirti, to come forward to light the lamp.
Mr. Pradeep Rawat, our special guest, Mr. Deepak Shetty, esteemed mentors, Gurujans, and I was told to speak extempore because Captain Maritime said that when you speak extempore, that is the best. But now I am speechless. Speechless. Not because I am nervous. I am a trainer, so I never get nervous on stage. Speechless to see who I see in front of me. I can see my gurus, Guru of Guru, Captain Hari Subramaniam, and I wonder whether I am worthy to say what I have done since 2011 for NTT, for Maritime Trainers Guild. And I should begin by welcoming you in the launch event of Maritime Trainers Guild. Maritime Trainers Guild is nothing new, and all of you have participated in past in various events which Maritime Trainers Guild used to do. But today, it is my proud privilege to say that we are registered under Charitable Society Act of India 1860. Why this happened, before I show some pictures, is because in our last event, when there was huge participation from the Directorate General of Shipping, I was told by the then Director General of Shipping that you should be a registered body for us to recognize. It took me 1.5 years to gather the people who are sitting here today as mentors, as office bearers. And today, I present this launch ceremony to you. The journey of Maritime Trainers Guild began as Trainers Guild. It was re-christened as Maritime Trainers Guild by Mr. H.Y. There were two things behind my mind when I started this journey, and it was like, हम तो राह पे चल दिए थे, लोग जुड़ते चले गए और तारमा बन गए. First thing was the academic brains which we in India have should be recognized as a potential of international fame. Why our Rishi Muni said, अपने अंदर झांको, खुद को देखो, ज्ञान वही है. तो ईस्ट और वेस्ट देखने की जगह हमने सोचा अंदर ही झांक के देखे, ज्ञान तो यही है. And of course, which our General Secretary Captain Shimavani will tell in aims and objectives, was to share knowledge. That was the basic aim, was to share knowledge. And that is what our punchline says. There is only but one wealth which grows by giving or sharing. and that is knowledge. And we will do a picture gallery to show our past events. This was the event which we had on 3rd of June 2017 in this very auditorium. Sir, we don't meet just for the sake of meeting. There is always a takeaway. And these are some of the takeaways from various meetings, which we in turn have given in writing to Director General, both nautical as well as the engineering department. And if you will see that most of these things have already been acted upon by the director. The CS, I think he's not here today. He had told me what circulars have been already put on these things and have been acted upon. And similarly, Captain Jaykumar also conveyed to me, especially this, that NCB candidates should be allowed to take orders even if the exam results have not yet been declared. That is already acted upon. Latest requirements in leaving out obsolete curriculum. You are very well aware the whole exercise is going on and probably it is already there on the e-government side. This is today's celebration. On this last slide, while you see this, I would like to quote a very popular saying. Most of us have heard this before. When a doctor fails, one life is lost. When an engineer fails, that is when the bridge collapses or the building collapses, several lives are lost. When a teacher fails, the whole generation is lost. So it is very common complaint these days of the quality of Indian seafarers coming out at sea, and also we do criticize about the officers and engineers, Indian officers and engineers, at various stages of competency level that they are not up to the mark. Having said this, I will implore today on all Gurujans present here to introspect and see where we can improve to lead the Gen Next towards excellence. Thank you.
But one which goes by sharing that knowledge. I'll take you very briefly through what is our aims and objectives. What is MTG about? It's a congregation of maritime professionals who are focused on training and development on issues related to maritime affairs. So it is not only with respect to ships, but we would like to encompass the entire maritime sector. Maritime has been our forte. When I say our forte, I mean the Indian forte for centuries. And I won't go into the history of it, but yes, we started off in a very big way with Dufferin and then Rajendra, there was P.S. Rahman. And in the last 20 years, there has been an exponential growth in maritime affairs, training, etc. So when we started off, that why not get together and have a common platform of sharing this particular knowledge, which is very important to put ourselves on the global map, which we already are. So we had a mission, we had a vision. Our mission, as Captain Nigam already mentioned, towards excellence in maritime training. And that's our vision, to create a world-class association of maritime teaching facilitators who would set benchmarks for furthering maritime training internationally and be recognized as a forum of knowledge and skill enhancement by global organizations such as IMO and various other maritime stakeholders. Something happened on 5th of January 2019. Whatever we had in our mind, we put it on paper. And the various Gurujans, the mentors sat together and put it into more better perspective through in our ideas. So you can see this is the meeting that we had on 5th of Jan. And believe me, there was so much of enthusiasm and warmth in it as to what we are doing. And we really felt that yes, we are on track and what we are doing is probably going to be shared between all of us. Is going to be very, very fruitful. So you can see the pictures out there. The pictures speak for themselves. How much involved everybody was in formalizing what we intend to do. I'll run you through the objectives. It's all there on our website and it's much more than what I'm going to put up out here. But to give you just a very brief idea, to provide a forum for the exchange of views among members, foster and develop and maintain a close cooperation amongst our members, extend assistance to any member upon the latter's request, formulate a common stand on issues, acquire, collate, process, disseminate relevant data and material of common interest to all the members. This is what our objective is, and I'm sure with your blessings, your cooperation, your inputs, we would definitely achieve these objectives and probably much more than that. And in the bargain, all of us would end up benefiting. What does MPG endeavor therefore to do and benefit is to become a prominent voice, benchmark the trainers, perform a role of accreditation of trainers and training institutions, develop futuristic training modules, and represent trainers in various national and international forums. So that's what we would like to do, and I hope that we get all the support like I can already see right in front of us, the cooperation and your inputs and your blessings, and it will be a great success. Thank you.